All right, we'll go ahead and get started. We have head coach Dan Friend of Lewis University with student athletes Tyler Mitchum and Ryan Coonan. Coach, why don't you start us off with the opening statement?
Yeah, first off, I just want to reiterate and thank the committee, the NCAA, Ohio State, Lewis, the administration for us, the training staff, everybody that got us here in this year with COVID, and then on top of that, I just want to super proud of my athletes and all the work and their families and all the support that they had for the guys throughout the year. It's certainly been one of those years that you weren't sure you were going to be here at this moment playing volleyball, and with all that work, we were here at the end doing that. And I can't be more appreciative of thank you and proud of the guys and everything. So.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open it up for questioning with Vinny Lopes.
Coach, question for you. You know, you kind of you're with the senior class that's been here 5 years. And I usually save this for the players, but I'll ask you, since you have your hair, what has this journey in your life been for you since these players started out at Lewis?
Interesting you asked me that when Ray's sitting on my lap. So I basically had Ray right after these guys got here, when Coonan got here, and she was a micro preemie. She was born early. So they've been through the entire time I've had Ray. And I think Ryan could talk about just how it's changed me about having her and being her being part of our life and being part of the Lewis family as well. But they've done a lot. They've saw that 15 team, and then they came in and continued to raise the bar about the level of volleyball, and to have back-to-back kind of with the COVID year, NCAA tournaments and back-to-back MIVA championships. They really embodied what we're trying to do at the program, culture-wise, as a family, everything that we're doing, all those things. And it's been really great to be a part of their lives, and I can't be more thankful.
Up next, Jonathan Bates.
Tyler, I hate to bring up this point, but it seemed like you struggled from the service line tonight. What do you attribute that most to?
I mean, I've been working on my jump serve for a long time now, and basically just being consistent with my toss and trying to make sure I'm consistent with my flow of the game and trying to carry over what I do in practice is just didn't do the same thing as I wanted.
And we'll go back to Vinny.
Ryan, always hate to ask questions like this after a tough loss, but you look at the first 2 games. Can you talk about what was happening out there in the first 2 games, and then what adjustments you guys made in the third and fourth?
Oh gosh, I won't be able to give you a game by game analysis because I tend to forget things pretty quick. But I think overall BYU they served the ball well in the beginning of the match. And we had to do a better job from a service receive standpoint to give our middles an opportunity, 2 of our best attackers. So we didn't do that in the very beginning. And then they started blocking balls towards the end of the match. Myself, probably most guilty, taking some low swings, and I thought Kevin did a great job sending me the ball today. And I had 8 errors. That's unacceptable. So I like to take some of that onus on me and needed to drive the ball a little bit higher and harder. But they got in a groove blocking wise, and then when you combine that with not being able to pass the ball in the beginning of the match, it gets difficult to win through and through. The third set was nice. It was nice to get a deuce win, and going back and forth with those guys. You never want to be swept, of course. So it was good to battle with those guys. It was good to get the fans involved and make it a little bit of a show. And I thought we had control of the 4th set. I thought we had control at one point, and the ball didn't bounce our way, and a couple late errors in the 4th set. And BYU capitalized on that and continued to serve the ball, and they passed a little bit better than we did. So, and then on top of that, we have all the unforced errors that we just got done talking about in the locker room. And you're not going to win games making that many errors. So congratulations to BYU. We watched the Hawaii game. Congratulations to them as well. And UCSB on a great season. It's been an amazing ride, and we wish those guys luck in the championship.
Right. And just to follow up on that, Ryan, obviously I know you would have wanted to bring home the national championship, but kind of looking at your career, how much pride do you take in what you were able to accomplish at Lewis and how you were able to help continue to build the program?
I don't think it kind of goes along the same lines of when you asked me about the whole 5-time All-American thing. I don't like thinking about that stuff. I don't like thinking about the individual accomplishments. I think about more so what Lewis has done for me, what the coaching staff has done for me, and the opportunity to have 6 years at the same school is so unique. And the amount of players I've gotten to play with and the personalities I've gotten to know and the different kinds of like I said, personalities, just the different guys that I've seen over the years. It's been an unreal experience. And this is the most critical time of my life where I've been here for so long, and coming from high school volleyball to playing at such a high level and getting an opportunity to start here 5 years has been the most amazing thing in my life. And I've had my family close by. They can come watch the matches. My family's gotten to know the coaches. They've gotten to know the players. It just becomes one big community. So, the better question is, what has Lewis done for me? And it's insurmountable. It's been an amazing experience, and I'm so happy to. I know it's not the result we wanted, but to end in the Final Four and do something in such difficult conditions with COVID this year, and some young guys that step up and they'll carry the torch after we're gone. But I couldn't be more proud of this group.
And final question goes to Cindy Lewis.
Aloha, Coach. Your baby girl is beautiful. Good to see you again. 19, you folks lost to Hawaii at Long Beach State. I was wondering if you could take a look or just maybe give us a little analysis of where you see Hawaii's grown in the 2 years since you last saw them, and also how you see Saturday's match.
Well, certainly congrats to Hawaii. I thought their setter, Jacob Thiel, did a really nice job for them distributing the ball, and Gassman's got even better. He was pretty darn good a couple years ago, but I feel like he's gotten even better. And Rado's pretty steady. He's that guy for him. But I just think, a couple of those pieces like Cole, they're all better, wiser, smarter. They just look calm and collective in terms of those things. It's going to be a great match because again, kudos to BYU. BYU is against us. They were pretty deadly at times, and so it's a matchup I think we've been waiting for. You saw it, last year with COVID kind of coming upon us, that both those teams were pretty good, and there was a pretty good 5-game battle towards the end of that COVID piece. And so I'm a volleyball fan at heart. Certainly, we want to be there, but I think both those are great teams with great players and great coaches and programs. And I'm going to be excited to watch that match as a fan because there's going to be some great volleyball.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.